Hey everybody, it's Amy Coe from Snark Heart, and I am here today with the very first glue review by Snark Heart. As you know, if you've spent any time on this channel, I am the biggest stan of Aleene's tacky glue. I love this stuff, but tacky glue doesn't work so great on things like acrylic. So Amanda from Cerulean Tides said, you gotta try all craft. And you know, I'm slow to adopt new things. And she told me about all of the benefits of all craft glue, which they are carrying. I don't know if it's exclusively, but it might be. They have some really cool things going on with all craft. So first and foremost, I was a little concerned because it does seem kind of pricey, but she said, read the dang directions. She didn't say that part. She was just like, maybe you should read the directions because she's super nice like that. Anyway, so I did. And she said her sister, Sierra, uses this almost exclusively because you use so little and it goes a really long ways. And it's a great product. And it's also fantastic for acrylic. So I'm going to put it through the paces today. As you can see, I haven't even opened my package of this yet. I bought this, I don't know, a few weeks ago. And I was just kind of, dinking around and being a big baby. So here I am, starting off. I'm going to pull this open. So as per what she said, we are going to read those instructions. I don't know if you can see those or not, but it says protect work area, which I did. Got my little silicone mat here. Clean, dry surfaces. These are clean and dry because I just unmasked them, so I'm not going to wipe them down or anything. Sparingly apply a thin layer of all craft multi-glue to the surface. Press the surfaces together and hold for 10 to 20 seconds. It's a full cure in 24 hours. So one of the things that Amanda assures me about this is really amazing is not only does a little go a long ways, but it is also virtually scent-free, which I don't know about you, but CA glue, like super glue and things, it really bothers my eyes and nose. So I don't typically use it. That's why you see me, repping my tacky, because tacky is essentially just a really nice, thick Elmer's glue. I mean, it's all essentially the same stuff. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'm going to try it. So let's pop on into it here. I brought up some tools with me. I don't know if this is, oh, Amanda said it does come with a fair amount of air in the packaging, and that is for a reason. It is so it doesn't explode when it's traveling, because it traveled between Florida and here, which is markedly colder than Florida most of the time. And also, I'm sure they ship it all over the United States, which, places like Montana and Wyoming, well, they get damn cold. So there is a bubble of air in here. So don't be concerned about that. This is quite a lot more than your typical super glue or Loctite. So a little screw off top here. And looks like it's already, I'm going to squeeze it here, yep, it's already ready to go. So it doesn't look like you have to puncture anything for this. So let's just start off. I'm going to take these two offcuts from another project, which I'm going to show you that project in a few moments here. And I'm going to take and turn this on these clear acrylic. I'm going to turn this upside down and just dab just a little bit. Dab. Because I don't think we want any kind of seepage here. I'm going to put my lid on because regardless of how far it goes, it's really a bummer if you have it all spill out. Okay, so I'm going to kind of give that a little squash. Ooh. Okay, so we do have a little seepage because of my error, but I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if I can pick this up without messing it up here. But you can't see the bond. You can't see anything between that. That is that little bit of bottom there where I didn't squish it very well. But lo and behold, that's really pretty. So one of the issues with using CA glue and acrylic too is if you have some that spills around the edge, it can get foggy and kind of ruin your project. Now, I've done this with glass marbles and for crystal balls, and it looks kind of cool, but that was absolutely not the look I was going for. So if this is the case, this is pretty dang cool. The packaging does say, or Amanda did say, it is an instant bond like CA glue. Okay, I'm going to do the sniff test. I literally can't smell anything. If this was super glue, my eyes would be watering and I'd be a big baby. So already this is pretty great. So I'm going to let this sit and then get back to you guys in 24 hours to see what that bond is really like and see what it really looks like. So next we're going to go ahead and assemble a brooch. Yesterday was Oscar nomination day, or a couple days ago, and all of us are a little bit bummed. So I had to make something Barbie related. So yes, 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 yes. America Ferrera, she got that supporting actress nod, and that's fucking amazing. But come on, guys, Margot and Greta. So anyway, so I made out this little earring, and I was supposed to unmask this before, but I forgot. So unmasked. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to do some dabs of glue, just a little bit, because I really truly believe a little is going to go a long ways here. And, you know, again, earrings don't end up having a ton of play anyways, so I'm not too worried about. Okay, so you can see I'm just kind of dabbing away here. I'm going to be careful, try not to get myself adhered to this project. So I'm going to glue the front to this backer part. I didn't hold that for 10 to 20 seconds before, but we will do it on this one. My error. Make sure those are lined up. And hold, press and hold. Get a nice bond right here. Pressing and holding. I hope you guys have been counting because I didn't. Well, that may not be the forever and always bond, but damn, that is not going anywhere. I dig this. This is great. Okay. So next we're going to put on some cute little words. Same situation. I'm going to put glue on the back of this. I'm really impressed. I can't believe that there really literally is no scent whatsoever. Like if there is anything, I really can't smell it. So I'm not going to get too close to the edges because again, I don't want this to seep, but Amanda assures me that it's not going to fog if it does seep. So, but of course we always want our stuff to look nice and professional. Okay, so I'm going to line this up where I want it. And hold this in place. Nice and bonded. Okay, look at that. That is really great. I might be a convert. This is really fantastic. And if you're wondering, these are both pinks from Cerulean Tides. I will put the names of them in the description. This lighter pink on the top is her newest release of pinks, and I absolutely think it's just off the charts amazing. This is beautiful. This bond is fantastic. It is strong, even at less than a minute. I am super impressed. So, all right, next up, we are going to try this with some paper and acrylic and metal. So, I designed these darling little Valentine's boxes. You're going to die when you see this put together. So, first off, I'm going to use a little bit of this to put the top together. I had another top on this, but I wanted to get it prettier. So we're just going to use just a tiny smidge of glue here. And again, bonding this. So this is photo paper to paper. Beautifully bonded already. Now I have spray painted the back of this. And let's see, I have 2 layers. So spray painted this. So I'm going to take, and actually I'm going to use my little heart shape here and mark so it gets exactly where I want it to be. Just put a little dot there. This is my weeding tool, one of my favorite tools. And I could probably even kind of eyeball this right in the center. It's probably not 100% critical. So I'm just going to do a tiny dot here of the glue because this is a dollhouse thing. So eyeballing that one. So this is actually cereal box getting glued to more cereal box, which has been spray painted. And now we're going to have cereal box to cereal box. So this little lid placement is thicker. I'm not even holding the 10 to 20 seconds with this because, you know, it's paper. It's not going to do anything. Okay. So let this go aside here. All right, that is one thing. You don't have any open time. Once this puppy is glued down, it is glued down. Whereas with Aileen, sometimes open time is nice, especially if you're working with paper, wood, things like that. So that is a consideration. Unless you really know where your placement is going to be, you want to have some, if you really know where you want this to be, All Craft is going to be an amazing glue for it. Okay, so next up, I'm going to take the middle section of my design here, which is a 1/4-inch acrylic heart. And I'm just going to put a couple little dots on this. And we're going to adhere this acrylic to paper. I will have to see if this lid goops up and, if I need to like keep a pin in it or anything like that. That's going to be one of those tests for, a few weeks from now to see how things are holding up. Okay, so I have my little heart. Whoop, that was my fault. Okay, yeah, so very, very little open time there. I'm just going to kind of hold that down. Hopefully that's where I want it to be. And I'm going to take and put my little lid on my Valentine. How flippin' cute is this guy? That is darling. That's really cute. And this All Craft seems really nice for this. So next up, I'm going to glue this little tiny rose on the top, which is metal. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, that's right. That wasn't glued down. Never mind. No worries there. Okay. So we have a little middle rose in the center, and then have these tiny little gold tinsels, which I just think are darling. And I'm going to take and just put a little, whoop, got a jumper there, little tiny dab of this All Craft here, just a little bit around the edge so I can stick these leaves on. Come on, you. Come on. All right, use my, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. There we go. I'm using a toothpick maybe to unstick this guy from my tool. All right, well, my biggest problem with this project is me. And now I will probably be adhered to this piece of, oh dear Lord. See, this is real life here, people. This is what Snark Heart is all about. Crafting disasters. Aren't you impressed that I haven't sworn yet, though? That's big. So I'm going to kind of jam this underneath there where that glue is wet. Oh, come on, you. Come on, cooperate. And look at that. Look how cute. And later on, I'll go in with some glitter glue and really put this together. But so far, so good. I'm highly impressed. So that is the very baby beginning review of All Craft from Cerulean Tides. This retails for $19.99 normally. Or is it $17.99? I have to look on the site. $19.99 I think is including shipping. But so far, highly impressed, and I think this is going to go a really long ways. So there will be more glue reviews, and eventually we're going to have a glue off to compare glues to each other. So thanks for watching today. I hope you have an awesome day. Like, subscribe, share, and of course, don't forget to check out Snark Club on Patreon. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Thanks so much for coming.